I just finished up a visit at my doctor's office and he gave me some absolutely terrible news, but I don't want to deal with that right now, so let's skate. That was kind of a depressing little session. I didn't even really know how to start this up, but I guess I'll say when I post on social media, I try to post like positive oriented things. So like you're never gonna see a video of me like blasting someone else or like doing all these negative things. And I guess that comes back to me too, is like I try to walk the line of not being fake, but then like being positive. But I don't know, this video definitely not really all that positive. And for real, like I'm pretty bummed about this, but I feel like I want to be authentic. I want to be transparent. I don't even know if I can get up this thing. So steep, for real. Like you, look at that. Oh, woo! Pretty gnarly. Alright, so I guess the backstory is, you may remember when I was a young kid, I had this big knee injury, and then I had all these screws and surgery and all that kind of thing. Basically, since then, skating, 23 years I've been skating. Kind of takes a toll on your knees. Basically, if this is your knee, there's a thing in here, and it's called the cartilage, and it kind of like protects like a shock absorber between your two knee bones. And you know, skating, jumping, active, general kind of wears this away. And basically I've worn mine away really badly. I've on and off been having like a little bit of pain. Like when I first joined Braille and I was skating every day, super hard every day, battling these hard tricks for hours and hours, the bones were kind of getting bruised. And then I went and got an MRI and they said, yo, you need to really chill because these are getting bruised and it's hitting the bone on bone and that is not good. And then I said, all right, I will chill. And then from then I started to take it a little bit easier and be a bit more selective with my battles. Then everything had been pretty good up until recently, where my knee was kind of feeling like there was something inside the joint. So when I would be moving my knee, something would feel like it kind of like moved around and then would like lock in the joint. And then I wouldn't be able to move my knee properly. I didn't fall or didn't do anything, but it would just feel crazy. And then I would mess around with my knee, do all these kind of like stretches and pushing on it, and sometimes I would get it to go back to normal. And I was like, that is not good at all. So I went to the knee specialist. He said, get another MRI. Then I came back from the consultation and he's like, yo, Ricky, you got a tear in your meniscus? Definitely not good. And the tear is going into the joint like what you say, and that's what's causing the locking, okay? So that's one thing that's wrong, is the meniscus. But then two, this cartilage that's worn away, he's telling me that it's really, really worn away, like really badly, and that we need to address it now. And it's kind of a complicated surgery. Basically what they do is drill all these little holes in the bone to try to promote this different type of cartilage to grow back. So then there'll be this new shock absorber there, but it's not as strong and not as good as the original one. The original one will never grow back, but we can grow back this kind of like temporary one. But that's a really long recovery and a really long process. Because we need this shock absorber to regenerate, we can't wait there for like 4 to 6 weeks, and then it's gonna be really long rehab and all that kind of thing before we can get back to it. So all my other injuries in the past, you slam, take the ambulance, go to the hospital. Oh, you injured this, okay. But this one, it's like, oh, you got decisions to make. When do you want to have the surgery? Like, you should do this, because if you want to be running around when you're 50, like, you got to address this now. So it really sucks to make these decisions, but I did decide to do the surgery, and I'm gonna do it in just over a week from now. Even with this pain of the torn meniscus, I was still skating on it a little bit, but just knowing now that it is a torn meniscus, it's like, whoa, I can't skate anymore. So that's why you got that little crummy flat ground session. Probably the last time I'm gonna skate. Maybe I'll do a couple more tricks, but basically it. And then yeah, we're on the road to recovery. So the procedure is called a microfracture surgery. So I've been like reading all about it, and shout out to this one guy that he made all these vlogs about it. Go check them out if you're ever having a similar thing. Check this guy's vlogs out, and I've been messaging him a bit on Instagram, so he's been helping me. So thank you, my dog, I appreciate you. But yeah, that's it. Sucks. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna stop doing content. I'm not gonna stop any of my other stuff. I got some good ideas to do in the recovery time. I love skating and I wanna be skating, but I do wanna be running as well when I'm 50, which is not even that long away. Like, I'm already 31. And the doctor, he says like, damn, for a 31-year-old, your knee is not looking good. Like, your knee is really rough, which is sad, you know? But yeah, I love skateboarding. I'm grateful, no regrets. That's what's going on with me. So gonna get the surgery, and yeah, that's it. I like skate.